It's weird. It is the only one in the whole galaxy. Now, this is a problem. This is a big problem. And the problem, as identified, and it's something that's been monitored for many years, for several years, is at the company level. Now, this is the shocking part. The problem is at the company level. Individuals who have knowledge and don't want to share it, it's their freedom, there's individuals. But when a company is okay with this and has never, go ahead, check for yourself, has never prepared a tutorial, does not make one, and will never make one, that's because these stuff is just kind of probably constant overhead. You cover their costs. They're milking you as a cow to cover their costs. Or if you take the full license or whatever, it's whatever you pay them. This is just probably to cover a little bit of their overheads, but the real money is coming from this to them, not to you. Unfortunately, this is something you will never get. What you see here. So the first impression, people who come to Terragen and think, great, yeah, if it's using this, it means it's good. You come to the features, what's new? Oh, that's improved, fantastic, wonderful. Oh, I can use vegetation and even visualize each one of them. That looks. I was impressed, and for many years frustrated that I was never able to go beyond the primary school. I thought you wanted to know this before you buy. Should you buy, then it's your own decision. What I recommend, am I telling you, forget about the software, go take another one? Probably I'm paid by another company to tell you this. I think they may, whether them or their competitors, whoever other company, they may all of them go to hell. I don't care about anyone. This is my own experience monitoring this for many years and my own frustration and stuff. And what I can recommend is, as a user, I am a frustrated baby primary school level. I couldn't go beyond the primary school for many years, and so will you. Stay stuck. Unless you spend 2, 3 decades. Like if you want to become one of those handful people, fine, you can do it. But he's going to have to spend a few decades. Sorry, did you hear that? I'm not saying years. I'm saying decades. Why? Because you're going to have to read things and find them, and I don't know where you're going to find them, and try to figure out. And because when you read something, you are going to understand it. No, you're not understand it because you need to read something else somewhere else, and you don't know where it is, and don't even know if it exists at all. To make the link with that, there are so many pieces, and the combination of all of these things don't make the total. It's just a few leaks, a few information leaks between the handfuls. Okay, so what I recommend, give up on Terragen? I would say no, but do not cross the payment line before you can make this. Okay, something like this. Okay, I don't care who made it, Rene van Meegen, whatever. Fine, great people. Thank you very much for showing this. Fantastic. I'm talking to you now, not about the makers. If you can make a cliff, if you can make a cliff, then go buy it because they give you the free version. And they are going to try to get your money to milk you as a cow by giving you interest in early bird. There's something called early bird subscription or something. What's new? What's the price? Buy. This is an early bird, I think. Something like this. Or is it the new? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Early bird prices. It's so big here. Okay. It sounds like, oh, it's going to get expensive. Let me get it already now. Don't worry, my dear. Don't worry. For a few decades, you won't make it. Probably 15, 20, 25 years, you're going to see the light. By then, you are somebody else. You are somebody else. So don't get fooled by these things. I recommend you stick to Terragen. I recommend you never pay, okay? Because you just want to go with the download and then think, oh, I won't be able to make animation. Don't worry. You won't be able to make a still. So don't worry about animation. Okay. Can you do stuff like this? Well, if you follow the baby style stuff in internet, and I really don't care who has made it. Like, I'm not quoting anyone, but if you Google, you're going to find that most are by Vladimir Chopin and whoever. I don't care. I don't care who made this stuff. right? Everything is baby stuff. Will you be able to make stuff like that? Yes. You want to take it somewhere else? Somewhere? Will you use it somewhere? I'll be shocked if you can use it somewhere. I mean, probably you can submit it to people who are blind. Okay, they will not necessarily see how rubbish it is. But other than that, I don't think you'll be able to make use of the paid version, right? So, fine. Every time you get a version, go ahead, take it, and wait for the light. And the light is never going to come. You're at least you're protected. You're not treated like a cow. You're respected, a respected free user who has not given anything for a simple reason that he's not getting anything back. It is the only software that is utterly useless. You get it, you can't do anything with it. With it, check your computer. Is there something like it on your computer? Just go ahead, download. Can you use the other software? Will you be able to learn it? The answer is yes. Can you use this one? Absolutely not. Now, after having said that, um, let's come to Terragen very quickly, and then why am I coming here? Um, you are going to be able to do primary school stuff, right? So coloring, combining surface layers, fractal noise, blah blah, and then importing terrains and whatnot, and putting vegetation and putting populations. And then you think, is it not this? No, because this is primary school, and even if you do it, the render is not going to look good, because the real um, detail in terms of making it look realistic, that you will never get, because it's outside primary school and you're meant to stay your whole life in primary school. Otherwise, you're going to compete with them in this. Now, no one wants your competition in this. Okay? Clear? Good. Okay, so in a nutshell, quite simple. Number one, great software. Number two, not for you, unfortunately, because you are going to get to the point where you will learn enough to get frustrated. You will not get past that. There's either primary school or PhD. There's nothing in between. Okay. Number three, the forum. You can go ask a question. They're going to answer you. Just add to the link, because they know who you are. You're not one of them, because they know themselves by name. Okay. Um, you can ask questions in forum. You're going to get some answers, and these answers are going to be either something you understand. Well, you're still in primary school land, or something you don't understand, and if you keep pushing, you get told off. Okay. If you just say, well, how this or how that, or you go ahead to the forum, please, and see for yourself. Read the users, plenty of them, by the way, plenty of them, who just have also check the last posts of those users. Some of them, for many years, they just given up. Some haven't posted for 3 years, some have posted for 4 years, and the last post was simply a sign that they were giving up. So if you go to the forum, you get something for to keep you in primary school land, or you are going to get an answer that they are sure you will not be able to understand. They can tell you that. Okay. The other thing is, what do you do now? Go ahead, get the free version. Get the free version, and don't get fooled. Don't get fooled by any discounts. Okay. So I just thought I would share my several years experience and frustration with the company. Let's put it like this. And the problems at the level of the company, because a company that does not care in providing any sorts, even the documentation, and I'm repeating myself here, even the documentation up till recently, and I think even if you go now, probably you're going to go and find something totally. You will wonder if it's English, right? If you read English, you will wonder if it's English, because initially it's meant to. It's I don't know if those who made this stuff from the very beginning never wanted anybody to use it. They just want to milk you for your probably to cover their overhead and then get real payments from these films.